welcome to another Horizon Forbidden West stream. Hope you're doing well. I have my coffee and my allergy medication, so let's jump into an adventure where the plant life has taken control and is probably my worst nightmare. All right. Let's see what we got here. We are looking at going back to the Gaia base. The cold route. Did something not save? Guess we'll find out, won't we? I am going the wrong way now.
Strategy. But forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel,
Dialogue?
I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
No.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Let's
So,
clear the dialogue here.
about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us, until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Errand has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
Makes sense.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
How's Alva settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Sure.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
So, I love all this talking about plans and everything is going to go smooth, but it has been so long since we've heard from Silence.
There was an ancient
There
tank
is
embedded in the
something.
bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the
But
U.S.
it's gonna happen
military
with
resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley. Until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
There's a loose end.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need a Festus. It's something to look into later then. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so. So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Okay.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Okay, we are caught
Be
up.
off.
Farewell, for now.
All right. So, change floor. We've got quests. Gemini. Just Streams have gathered. Show on. Okay. Thank you, thank you. You?
That must be the entrance to the Valley of the Fallen. Marshal Avira should be around here somewhere. There's Marshal Avira, with one of the missing Tanakh.
So,
Marshal Avira, I heard you were sent to rescue some Tanakh who went into the valley. I'm guessing you must be one of them. Where are the others?
They didn't make it.
I had to fight off several machines just to get Kanala out. The valley was closed months ago for good reason. Machines have gathered in number, as if they're drawn there by something. Not to mention the strange glowing lights off the coast.
The valley is cursed. We never should have gone in.
Avira, you were one of the challengers at the Cool Route. The one who fired the ballista at the Slitherfang.
And you're the champion who defeated it. Saved the chief's life. Revealed the truth of the visions.
I was just doing what I could to help.
You made quite an impression that day. And despite the carnage, it was the best day of my life. I became a marshal, bore witness to the vision of unity.
strange lights.
You
It's
said there
probably
are
the
strange
Zenith
lights off the
outpost.
coast.
From an island to the south. They appeared one day out of the blue around the same time the machines moved into the valley. There have also been reports of a streak of light that rises and falls in the sky above the island.
I saw it on the fourth night. A flame that climbed in the sky until it disappeared among the stars.
Is there any way to get to the island?
No. The currents between the island and the shore are too strong. You'd drown for sure.
Flight.
Sounds like the Zenith space.
Don't know what that is, but maybe?
If the valley's been off limits for months, why did you go in?
We wanted to run the trial.
The valley is a great test for lowland soldiers. Survive for 10 days and nights. Take down any machine that stands in the way.
Dax had a plan. We'd hunt down each machine one by one until we cleared the valley. Earned the clan's respect. But we got separated from Iveka after the third day. Then machines cut us off from the way out. By the time Marshal Avira found us, we were wounded and out of supplies. More machines attacked us as we made our escape. Dax was right behind us, but we couldn't run fast enough.
A lot of machines in one place. Sounds bad. I better look into it. See if I can put a stop to it.
Then I'll come with you. Fight by your side.
No. Better let me take a look first. Trust me, it's for the best.
Besides,
I
we
guess
have
if you insist.
to knock to
Once
get
you're in the
back to
valley,
city.
head for the Great Falls and the cliff south of the Metal Devil. The machines seem attracted to those sites.
Got it. Thanks.
We'll rest here a while more, then head for the medic in Fall's Edge. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Something's attracting machines into the valley. Sounds like some kind of lure.
We've seen those before.
few months without use, and this trail's falling apart. Or is this part of the trial? Wings holding up?
I didn't press the jump button. No! Almost did it to me again. This is just a staging area, I guess.
Okay, better follow the trail.
Why would I want to do that?
Hope this bridge holds up. That is a long way to fall.
Yeah, freaking glider, you're fine. You said they used up all the supplies. There could be inference that those were supplies like I would pick up normally.
I gotta climb up higher. This really is a trial.
If you mean by trail, there's almost nothing. These people don't have my tool. So how did they accomplish this?
Oh, made it. Now to find the waterfall and the cliff south of the Horse. Kavira mentioned deadly machines were gathering near there. Good machine. A bad one, too.
Yeah, I thought those were out in there. They really stripped the armor off him.
Another dead machine.
Oh. Nothing like resetting your sinuses.
Dead to Nox. It must be Dex. Nako's brother.
Doesn't let me scan. Hello. Safe one.
There it is. The Zenith base. That shield must be the glowing lights that Nox saw. Of course they'd make their base on their own private island. But, back to the current problem. I've got to check out the areas Avira mentioned. Near the big waterfall and south of that Horus on the ridge.
I have been beaten by a pig.
There's the waterfall. And kill the machines as promised. If I'm right, there should be a lure around here. I might be able to find it with my focus.
I probably could. However, really? I was stealth.
There. Area's clear. Now let's see if there's a lure around here.
Is that all?
Don't mind if I do.
They don't need to be Tanox, apparently. Interesting. They're just there for area explosives. No, you cannot actually trigger them. Maybe there's more? These were just the ones that were chasing them? Here we go. I'm going the wrong way. We'll come back to that. That's the array.
This easy? The machine motor. What? But this one looks advanced. Let's see. I better take a closer look. There's data here. Looks like a log. From something called the Jewels? Some Zenith AI? It says local vermin exterminated. Is it attracting machines to kill intruders here? At least this lure's shut down now. I should head to the cliff south of the Horus. There might be another lure there.
Oh, there probably is. Alright, now I can go that way. Apparently that lure has drawn something large. Trimmer tusk. Wow.
Another lure. I gotta take out the machines before I can deal with it.
Do I?
Okay. I think I'm in the area Ibira mentioned. There's definitely deadly machines here. If there's a lure nearby, my focus can help me find it. Acid could work against that machine.
One down.
It's gonna take more. No!
Boy, these are being senseless. Do you ever anything really of value? Not really. That was not the smartest thing on my part.
Wow.
Sure.
All right. Gotta shut this thing down.
interesting that thus far it doesn't seem
A
that.
weird log from the Julius. This one mentions a third lure close by. I better check it out. It looks like I was right. The Zenith left these things here to draw in machines and protect the approach to their base.
So, as I was saying, um, what was I saying? I'm thoroughly derailed. I had a question. Oh, that's what it was. So we are here, and we are interfering with something that is sending out a broadcasted signal. This is a signal that the machines can pick up, and I have now turned off 2 of them. With the level of technology that this far Zenith have, they should be able to tell that I have stopped the signal broadcast. I am surprised, as such, then, that we haven't had visitors to any of these, as a matter of fact, that I've been shutting down. This is not remotely our first. They just don't want you to do it, I guess. She's not human. There's the other.
the lure. I have to take out these machines before I can shut it off. Spike's not override's corrupted. Need parts from one to fix it. One of them missing to Nox. I've got to take out these machines.
Machines. Dead.
Yeah.
So, I didn't imagine.
Should be able to override the lure now. Gotcha. That should be the last one. And looks like there's a recording here.
Hey, shithead. I got a task for you.
The Julius is ready to serve!
Shut up and do what you're told. Use the indigenous robots to keep this place clear.
So Eric left a simple AI in charge of the lures. Looks like it shut itself down when I overrode the last one. Oh, I better get to that wounded to North. See if they're okay.
Am I able to do overrides on it, having destroyed them? There are still 5 machines I have not encountered yet. Partially unlocked. Curious. Let's see here. Ta-da. Great. Game has crashed. Wonderful. One moment. Interesting. Seems to think that the game is still running. Tails and fangs. So you need to collect parts in order to be able to do it, and then go to the terminal. Interesting. I have no idea what parts I need. So where is it going to have me? I destroyed the last of the robots. Talk to the wounded tenant. Okay. So it had gotten to an autosave.
I didn't imagine you.
Yes, you're hallucinating. Hi.
What's an Outlander doing all the way out here?
Clearing the valley? You must be one of the missing Tenakth. Everyone thought you were dead.
Nearly. Dax and Kanala. Are they...
Kanala's alive. Marshal Yvira pulled her out.
Speaking of...
Aloy!
Yvira. Couldn't stay away, could you?
And miss my chance to hunt with the champion in the Valley of the Fallen?
Yep,
Never.
you missed.
And I see you found Now this looks like a fight.
You with me, Marshal?
Oh.
My blade is yours!
Oh, lovely.
Slut of the 10! We get to kill these things? What are they?
Standard structure. I want drill space. So remember when I said the comment about they haven't sent anybody? I really just need to be quiet.
Now's my chance!
Acid, and they have parts to blow off. Ow.
Grab the ammo! You wanted it!
I'm still in this fight.
check on Yveka!
I think I took care of all the lures. I should let Avira know.
Spectre
hello.
pulse cannon. Huh. Okay. Whatever that stuff is, it does damage. Kind of like metal blade.
I'll need these later, for sure.
Is that everything? No. Nano machine, maybe? Another weapon.
I'll be right back. She needs a medic, but she'll live. Thanks to you. Gotta say, every time we meet is the best day ever for fighting. That battle was something else. And those weird machines. Do you think there'll be more?
No. I figured out what was causing the machines to gather in the valley, and put a stop to it.
Oh, good news for the clan then.
You don't want to fight more of those things, Avira. They're not like other machines. The masters they answer to see people as inconveniences. They'd kill anyone without a second thought. And eventually I'll have to deal with them.
The lights offshore. Is that from them?
Yeah. It's a kind of shield to protect the island. The machines drawn to this valley were meant to kill anyone who got close.
Meaningless slaughter. But definitely something for a champion, not a marshal. Here, take this then. It might help with what lies ahead.
Thank you. The valley should be safe enough for a while. But you have to tell the rest of the Tenakth to stay as far away from that island as possible.
By the champion's word. I hope our paths cross again, Aloy.
Okay. 2 skill points. Got 5. What is this? Specific to the warrior bow. Fire arrows and a horizontal spread. Clearly, I don't put any thought into traps. Marking targets. Let's see. Mark targets have a chance of increasing critical hit damage. Destroy the target's components. Causes an explosion. Does extra damage. So she's marking them. And then chain reaction between them. 600 shock damage. Interesting. Ugh. I'll have to think about that one. we got for Machine Master here? Override machines deal more damage. Deal more damage on amount. Less upkeep. Increase damage on amount. Increase overriding time. Explode upon death. Oh, wow. That's kind of neat. Grapple launch from flying mounts. Boost knockdown power. Okay. That one is definitely worth having. Sad that I need to get that in order to get those. Alright. Multi-hit damage. Nice. Following the river. Where are we going? Talk to this guy. Oh, that's because of the mission. Machine catalog. Spectre. They can rebuild themselves. Interesting. I'm only missing one of the artifacts. Got all of those. I don't know the unknown, apparently. What a surprise. Apparently I've not seen all the data points yet. It does not surprise me. Dude, there's a lot of data points. Alright. So, quests. Build the new arm using ancient Zenith technology. Go to Legacy's landfall. Side quest, sure. The only way I can see this working is if we're using the commune, right?
Of course.
Call at campfire. Fair enough.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
Yeah.
You're hiding something.
What? That
Yeah.
is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look,
Yep.
I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very
Besides,
well.
you have
The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
I can jump faster than you can run. I'd like to point this out.
Your shoulder doing all right?
No doubt. No doubt.
Not bad with that diviner back there. We've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. We need to find a way in.
Hello there.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
Probably a machine.
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
Oh, smooth
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. I'm with you. Are you alright? Get to it! Calling on target!
I need your fangs. You make great bait. Oh my god.
I can hit them from range! That should hurt it!
Out of ammo.
keep going.
Thank you, ancestor.
May have gotten all this thing.
I'll pick them up.
Down it goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Yep.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
I now know where to come for Slitherfang.
Not getting in this way.
Might have collapsed when that slipper thing came in.
Gun. Resource container. Earth grinder. Sligger. Slither bang. Sligger. Oh. Oh, that's just a spent weapon. Spent weapon. don't know why Slither Fang Earth Grinder is so difficult to pronounce.
A lot of sand.
Yep.
Not a lot of data.
Yeah, why are we in here?
No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that. I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me. I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Nope.
I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me.
Do me or lose. Okay.
No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Search the ruins. Well, check outside first. Don't mind me. Get out of my way.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Chiropathing is not the same as follower pathing. That is for sure. Alright.
this is a find.
Pointing at the
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
I'll wait here. I don't think I can manage that.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun. Oh, I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me.
There. A console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
It is not near where that marker is. And this must be
The
like an
data on
area.
Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
Okay.
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this session. We have gotten closer to trying to see if we can get the missing parts to um, save the Quen with this Leviathan system. We now know where the repository is, so that's going to be in the next session. But on that note, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you next stream. Take care.